to Gadget Guide USA, and thanks for watching my Star Wars Silicone Death Star 3D Ice Cube mold product review. Let's go ahead and dive right in. It's melting, and I don't want to get my area too wet here. As you can see, it's just basically a silicone mold. We got the Star Wars stamp on the bottom. There's not a whole lot on the outside. This is actually my third Death Star I've made. The first one didn't turn out very well. I used standard tap water, and it kind of cracked and looked a little funky. The second one actually turned out perfect. I was so upset when I dropped it and it shattered it into pieces. And this is actually my third attempt. As you can see, I've already opened it. Originally, right when you pull these out of the freezer, it'll be kind of stuck to there. So what I do is I run some hot water over it. The second time, to make a perfect Death Star, I ran cold water over it, just enough to get it to detach. This time I actually used hot water, which caused the ice cube to crack. So I wouldn't recommend using hot water. This thing is really cool. I hope my camera is doing it justice. You can kind of see the eye of the Death Star there. It does have some quite a bit of 3D feeling to it. As you can see, this one cracked. It's like, because like I said, I used hot water to try to get it out of there. But this thing looks really cool. I mean, I did enjoy it. It does work a little bit better. I would recommend using, the first thing I would recommend is using distilled water or something along those lines. And it freezes a lot better. You can kind of see this perfect line all the way through. And as soon as you pull it out of the freezer, don't rinse it with hot water. Just rinse along the outside with cold water, and that way it'll get it unstick so you can pull it out of there easily. And the third tip I would give is that don't fill this up all the way. Here, I'm gonna go ahead. Don't fill this this up all the way. Actually fill it to where there's just a little bit of emptiness inside on the top. And that's because the water is going to expand when it freezes. So just make sure not to fill it up all the way. And then I took a piece of tape to make the perfect Death Star and just covered the top. If you don't take a piece of tape or something, or actually just set a piece of paper on top of it, it'll freeze unevenly. We'll go ahead and take a look at the inside here while this ice ball melts rapidly. You can see the dimensions there, and so it does give it quite a few details. This is pretty neat for the geek in your life. I really like it. It does make large ice balls, so I mean, you do have to have a decent sized cup to put them in. But overall, really neat. If you want to put some art into it, you could make a perfect Death Star. In the future, I'm actually planning on making, using gelatin or ballistics gel or something along those lines to make another cool Death Star. But for now, ice will do, and I'll put it in my drinks and be a happy Star Wars geek. I do hope you enjoyed my product review today. Comments are always welcome at the bottom of the page. Subscriptions are always appreciated. Thank you. And if you have any specific questions, comments, or suggestions, please email me at GadgetGuideUSA@gmail.com. Thank you for your time.